I covered a portion of the Bobby Kennedy assassination. He was killed at the Ambassador Hotel right after he had won the primary in California for president. And I think that was maybe the 5th of June, and by the 7th of June they had they had indicted Sirhan for the murder. And I had been in Las Vegas. I had been assigned to Las Vegas before the Bobby Kennedy assassination, but they asked me to come back to Los Angeles because it was such chaos, and they were so understaffed at the point because of the story. And I had made some contacts in Las Vegas with federal investigators because they were investigating skimming and all that sort of thing that was going on in Las Vegas. So prior to the Sirhan indictment, I found a federal officer that I knew, and I got a copy of the indictment before it was returned. And so I had written my story in advance, and I gave it to the LA Bureau, and I said, now, you have to hold this until I call you. Okay. The jury comes in, the verdict is returned, it's sealed. I thought, okay, so I went outside and I called the office and they said, we already moved it. I said, you did what? Now I'm going to go to jail, right? Because I've obviously broken a sealed verdict here and I shouldn't have had it in the first place. And so the jury foreman was coming out of the building, I remember, and I badgered the man so bad that he finally told me what was in the indictment. I think it was a Beverly Hills hotel or somewhere covering a fashion show. But Madame Nu was in the hotel. I had just learned that she was there. So that was the wife of Diem, who was the head of the government in Vietnam, and he had been overthrown by a coup and ultimately murdered about a week or so before Kennedy was assassinated. So when I heard Kennedy was assassinated, I thought I need to get Madame Nu and see if I can get a comment. So I found her in the hotel, told her what had happened. She said, good, he killed my husband.